Istungonjokayadega. Istungonjokayadega, Judy. Jinda Heather. Istungonjokayadega. Jinda Jordan. Istungonjokayadega. Okay, today we're going to try to go do review as much as we can, and if we run out of time, we'll just go and we'll do something else. Okay, next on starting on Monday. I mean, we're going to go stay with the same thing. Noggin. Anybody have a question?
That was me. Sorry.
That's okay. All right, here we go. We're going to go to sounds, okay? Because sounds, remember, sounds are very important. I can't stress that enough. Sounds. Okay. Ah, she, I, oh, fi, he, a, ki, li, mi, ni, o, bi, di, si, di. Ooh, ah, we, ye. Okay. See, guys, if I'm gonna go back over this just a little bit now. See, like ah, that's a long ah sound. Offki. Offki. Affi was in your two-letter sounds, and so is e. Offki. Ayo. Ayo. Just. Here, when you got double consonants like this, remember you got to say both. So listen now. Just see. You see here both of them? Just see. Okay. Just see. That's a pumpkin. Okay, right here. This is one that people says, I can't hear the he. Okay. I can't hear he. But this is what I want to say it. Ja. Ja, 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 even. That right here, it's right here like a ja, ja, even. Can y'all feel it? If you don't feel it, I mean, if you can't hear it, you'll be able to kind of feel it. Ja, ja, even. You'll feel that he there. Iga, ido, ipoji, e. As in idalwa, idalwa, igana, ibagan. See, I'm using sounds here too. See, idalwa, igana, ibagan. I'm using them. I'm using those sounds. Okay, fee. Figi. Okay, right here you say, I don't hear fee in that, but remember, fee was ba, ba. Okay, you're going to add that D, so you go ba, da. Hear that T you don't hear, that D you don't hear because where's your tongue at, guys? But ja. It's on, the tongue is on your palate. But ja, but ja, and fushwa, fushwa. He as in he's J. See, he's J. And then right here, hut. You don't hear the D in there, but that tongue is on that palate again. Hutki, hutki, humgin, humgin. Hey ye, hey ye. Lay, gi, da. Bay, gi, da. Gi. Gajo, gabi. Lit, gi. Legibus. Loja. Loja. Okay, right here you got the three-letter sound. Lam, he. Lam, he. Me. Mahi, mahi. Mahi. Mado. Mado. Me just. Me just. Na jo min. Na jo. Oh, na jo me. See, that's those sounds. Na jo me. See? Nagin. These are all those sounds that y'all were going over. No D. No D. Okay. Oh. 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 Oba. Here. Oba. Oski. Oski. Owa. Okay, remember now that O is O. It can't be Oba, Oba, or Owa, or even Oski. It's got to be O, Oba, Oski, Owa. Okay. B, Basko. You say you don't hear that T, but when you say it, you hear but. Your tongue is on that bottom of your front teeth. But go. When you get used to saying it, you'll hear that. You'll feel it or see. But go. Hear that T in there? But go. Uski. There it goes again. Uski. Omi. Sako. Sako. Fee. Here, remember that the sound, because you can hear the hear it. C as in sa sak wa, sa da, and su da, and put them together, guys. Sa sak wa, sa da, soda. Okay. Bigger. Yeah. Okay. D. D neat gi. D neat gi. Do lo se. Do lo. Now that's not too loosey. Or too loose. It's do, but that's what it looks like, doesn't it? In English, that's exactly what that would be. But in the Mvskoke language, do lo se, do lo se, do chinen, oga. That's the way to jump in. Do chinen.
What is it? Hongen, Hokon,
Three. Cochinen is 3. Okay. Ooh, as in chola. And chola is a fox. Godi. Chola. Hear that? You don't hear exactly that ooh in there, but you barely make it up. Chola. Hear it? Chola.
Come here.
Godi.
Turn around.
Is the frog. Ojasi. An owner or something, or they even call that as, like God. Jasi. That's a pumpkin. Budgie. Budgie is a pigeon. Aji. That's corn. Okay, we. Okay, you say, I don't hear we in this, but remember, wash, you're going to 3-letter sounds. Washko. Because we are. You got those 2 sounds. And then you add the C. Washko. Waga. Waga's a cow and wash was a chigger. We
cow. Waga. Go.
We saw. Got a question? Weasel is sassafras. Okay, ye as in, okay, yaha. And you're gonna say, I don't hear ye and yaha, but you're going to your 2-letter sounds. Yaha, see? Ye and is yaha. Okay, here we go to 3. Yaki. You don't hear that fee, but your teeth is on the bottom of your lip. Yaki. Yaki. Yanasa. Does everybody know how these sounds work now? You know, that's an explanation of how these sounds can work for you, and you can pronounce the Mvskoke word. Any questions so far? Lois? Judy? Jinda, Heather? Jinda, Jordan? Mongo? Okay. Anybody out there have any questions? Jinda, Brandon? Anybody?
Do what?
That's your phone.
Okay. Here we go. We're going to go to 2 and 3-letter sounds because we just went through that, didn't we? We went through that. Okay. Cha. See, this is where you say, I didn't hear that chi or that ah, but when you put them together, you got ja, ja, chi, de, jo, ju, ja, like chola. Remember? Ju, chola, right here. Chola, right there. See? Every one of these sounds make a word, guys. And every one of these sounds helps you pronounce a Mvskoke word the way it's supposed to be, right? Right, okay.
They are these supposed to be?
Huh?
Where are these supposed to be?
They're 2-letter sounds. Like if you put them together, almost every word. What do you call it? They make it, those sounds make the word up. Okay.
Any questions so far? Okay, so see when you put G and ah together, you got ja. Okay, is that clear to everybody? Okay, so we're gonna go to fa. This is putting fee and ah together. You get fa, be, fe, bo, boo, fa. Okay, so see, these are all in a letter because we just went over it a while ago on the single ones. We've seen those words in there. We divide them up. Ga, gi, ge, go, gu, ga. Ha, he, hey, ho, hu, ha. And I want everybody out there, even if I can't hear you, to say it with me, because when you see these sounds, you'll be able to say them, okay? When you see them, it automatically, oh, that's ha, okay? La, li, le, lo, lu, la. Ma, mi, me, mo, mu, ma. Na, ni, ne, no, nu, na. Ba, be, be, bo, boo, ba. Ta, ti, te, to, tu, ta. Sa, si, se, so, su, sa. Da, di, de, do, do, da. Wa, we, we, wo, woo, wa. Ya, ye, ye, yo, you, ya. Okay, here's something I just want to give an example. Ya. Ya. What if you put ya and ha? What would you get? Yaha. That's a wolf. Yaha. Hear those sounds? Yaha. And it's actually a wolf. That's what we name a wolf. That's what we call a wolf. Yaha. Okay. And I'm just showing you, that's example, just giving you something to think about here. These sounds makes a word. Off, if, off, oof, uff, ak, ik, ache, ook, ook, ak, al, il, el, ol, ul, al, am, im, aim, on, in, ain, un, an, ab, eb, abe, ob, up, as, ace, us, at, eat, ate, ut, at. Okay, they sound weird. They sound weird. But that's in our language, guys. That's in our language. So it's not, it's natural to us. Because that's in our language. You know, that's oh yada, oba, 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 ifa, afke. Oh, you see one?
Yeah.
Point it out. Ussie, right there. You put ussie together, you got ussie. Okay. Isti. There you go. Whoa, Heather over here. ECDE is isti. Okay, but this is like kind of like find the word, huh? That might be fun for y'all. Find the word. Find the word. You know, ussi. Isti. ECDE. Isti. Okay. See, there's words in here. These sounds. Unagarundo is the language. All these sounds is the language. Every one of these sounds is a language. Is our language. Remember? Own it. Claim it. This is your language, Lois. This is your language, Jordan. This is yours, Heather. Judy, this belongs to you. You own it. You own it. It belongs to you. Okay? Here we go to 3-letter sounds. Huh? Now, these are kind of hard. But remember now, when you see these sounds it's the language. It is a language. It's the language. Okay? Sock. C-A-K. Sock. Seek. Shake. Soak. Soak. Suck. Lock. Leak. Lake. Oh. Lake. I gotta correct that. That's Lee-A-Ki, guys. Lee-A-Ki. That's my mistake. Don't let it mess you up. Look. Luke. Luck. Moss. Meese. Mace. Most. Moose. Must. Mott. Meat. Mate. Moat. Moot. Mutt. Hawk. Heat. Hate. Hoke. Hook. Huck. Hoss. Heath. Haste. Horse. Who's. Hus. Mock. Meek. Make. Moke. Mook. Muck. I see one right here, Nuggety. What could that be? Mvskoke. Mvskoke. Right here. Mon, mean, main, mon, moon, mun. Hall, heel, hell, hole, hull, hull. Knock, neek, nake, nook, nook, nuck. Right here, I see nookie. Nookie. What's nookie? Hurt. Hurt. That, see? Hurt. See, Judy didn't even think, it just came to her. And that's what this is all about, guys. She didn't even, it just came to her and she said it. And she got the shock look, but it's because her mind is what? It switched over. Her brain went over.
We were talking earlier on my end that George and I were together. We were
Uh-huh.
talking, I was writing out a story about her being in
Uh-huh.
the program, but I'm noticing that as I'm writing in English, it's becoming harder because I'm trying to think of those words in the Mvskoke sound, and they experience the same thing.
You'll forget how to spell.
So it's like,
And you know, but this is the thing right here, Judy. Even though you're having a hard time, English, you will never forget it. You may forget it during that time because you're in your Mvskoke mode. Your mind is in that Mvskoke, and that's where we need to be. We need to be in that Mvskoke mode, especially in this area. You know, we need to be in that Mvskoke mode all the time because once we leave these double doors, guess what? Guess where we're at?
English.
We're back in the English sticky world. We're back in this white world where then, you know, so we're very versatile people. We're very versatile. Well, we can switch lives real easy. And but you know, like this pandemic, well, the world stopped. The Mvskoke people did that. They visited, they called each other. It didn't stop. We kept going. We kept going. We survived. We had a survival mode, okay? So this is what this language is. It's a survival mode. This is what's going to help us survive as people, as Tijadi Mvskoke. Okay, so here we go. I done lost my picture. Fast. Okay, we're gonna start right here. Fast, peace, space, bus, bus, jas, cheese, chase, juice, just. I see one right there, Nagadi Heather. Jesse. Spa, speed, spay, spo, spoon, spa. Sla, slee, slay, slow, slew, slut. Yeek, yeast, yit, yeech, yan, yak. Jim, fin, gut, ma, gon, han. Bon, loaf, bat, gat, please, gat. Hull, hut, home, chit, loaf, al. Wake, sock, knit, bill, jack, walk. Get, fat, yin, scar, spawn, ta. Book, lift, op, dat, jiff, fuck. But, you know, they sound weird, but this is a language. This is in our Mvskoke language, you know. And so at first, you know, when people say it, they get all tickled, you know. And I'll say, yeah, but you're saying this. You just don't realize it when you're speaking, especially to these speakers. You're speaking. You actually say these words. Okay, we're going to do review here. How would I say it? Magus. Hear that? Magus. Magus. Say it. Yeah, say it again. Hadam, magus. Magus is say it again is hadam. Hadam. You know, okay. I can't hear you. Jibohawks. See that? Jibohawks. Okay. I don't understand. Jingit. There, I heard somebody there. Very good. Jingit. See, you know, my grandma said this part to me all the time because, you know, she was wanting to speak for us to speak Mvskoke. So if we got kind of made a mistake, spoke English, she'd say, Jingit. I don't understand you. You know, and that was a normal for her. She really didn't. She really didn't know what we were saying. She never named me. she never called my name. She called me Hoopty. And I don't know if it's because she didn't know my real name or she couldn't pronounce it. I don't know why, but I never heard my grandma call me by my name. She'd say Hoopty. That's all I was ever known, Hoopty. So what's Jingitas?
I don't understand.
What about Chibohas?
I can't hear you.
Hara Magas?
Say it again.
Say it.
August.
Magas.
Ah,
You know, on the way up here, I had my little grandkids with me. And boy, as soon as we got down the highway, they said, Grandma, what's that? Grandma, what's that? I was naming, they were doing it in Mvskoke. And so, but the little boy, he'd say, he's just turned 5 and he'd say, Taco, taco. And he'd say, Waga, Waga. You know, he was naming things as we was coming. But now we got to Canadian River and he said, Grandma, what's that? I said, Hachi. And he goes, Hachi. And I said, no, baby, Hachi. He goes, then he blamed his sister, Steve, for saying it. He said, see, Hachi. See, and you know, they're little, but they were doing what I did when I was growing up. We were going down the road and they were just asking me and I was telling them. And I was driving and I was telling them what they were and they would repeat it. Do that with your kids, even adults. You know, even adults. Get your CDs, get them out, follow along with it. You see a car tag, do the numbers in Mvskoke. You see MOR car tag, me OC, Hamgen, Dorchin and Austin. I taught my immersion class like that. I say, Nagadi, car tag now, this car tag, go down the road. And I say, Nagadi, and it'd have like the letters on there. They had to say it in Mvskoke, the sounds. And then the numbers they had to do in Mvskoke. See, there's all kinds of interesting things you can do. You know, there's all kinds of interesting things you can do with this language, but it's language. And no matter what you do, it's language. I did see. I need, what else was I doing? Let's see. I probably need 2-letter sounds. Did I do 2-letter sounds? We did that. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Never mind. Okay. We're going to do commands. I need commands. Okay, we're going to do commands as much as we can. How would I say quit? Juegas. How would I say go to sleep? There you go. Come on in. Take a bath. Eat. Very good. Get up. You know, this is just around the corner here when I have to say Alegas. Why? Tell me why. Because school started. And you're going to be I'll be telling my grandkids, Alegas. Alegas. And you know, they're like, they don't want to get up. And this is coming up for you parents, guys, and grandparents. Alegas. Remember this. Alegas. I do that to my husband sometimes. Alegas. Sweet. Make it. Yes. Look for it. This is another one. Oh boy, where's my shoes? Where's my books? Oh boy, Istilibegi. Istilibega, hoboyas. Istilibega, hoboyas. Look for your shoes. And they'd be running around, and so am I. Where's my shoes? I said, hoboyas. Y'all remember that? Hoboyas, because I'll guarantee you're going to be looking for books and you're going to be looking for shoes in my house. Okay? Just Look at it. What is look at it?
Yes.
Sit down. Drink it. Discuss. Come here. Go. Tell me. Laugh or smile. Close it. Put it on. Here's another one you need to remember. And then don't lie. Lock secret. Yeah. Because, sometimes they'll say, how'd you do in school? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Lock secret. Any questions, guys? Any questions? Is everybody staying along? I want everybody, this is a class, guys. This is not a formal class. You don't have to raise your hand. Just jump in. That's how I like my classes because, and I will say, okay, Hadam Magas. If somebody else came in, and I'll give you that chance because everybody, remember, own it. Own it. Okay? So, what if I said make it? Lois, what would you say? There you go. What if I said look for it? Heather? What if I said go to sleep, Maggie? Don't take that literal. What about you, Brandon? What if I told you go to sleep? What about you, Jordan? What if I told you go to sleep? How would you say it? Yeah, I know that. Don't take that literally. No, just okay. What if I told you to look for it? Judy, how would you say it? Oboyas. Oboyas. All right. Okay. What if I said, look at that duck, Heather? What's that?
Photo.
And look.
Photo. He just.
Not he just, but
He just.
He just. Blunt. He just. Photo. He just. Photo. He just. Remember blunt. He just. Okay. Now we are gonna go to what you're doing. Okay, what you are doing. Do it right. Okay, look here. This is present now. This is present. What you are doing right now. Okay, present. I am looking at ducks, Lois. He just. He just, because this is G-A-C. Jazz. He jazz. In fact, all this is going to kind of end with jazz. Okay. Okay. So I am sleeping on a bed, Judy. I am working hard, Jordan. Yes. I am walking fast, Heather.
Buffing the garbage. Where's the I or me in the word? Is it understood that you are saying I?
Okay. Okay.
You want to write?
Okay. Yeah, I may have to. Okay. Right here, the AC makes it you doing it. You are doing it present. Remember now, these are verbs because we're verb prominent language, okay? we're always, it's not all the time, but most of, I say 90% of the time, we're verb prominent. Okay. Okay, you know what an infinitive verb is? It's to walk, to run, to do, yeah, to do. And to do, like an infinitive for home bus is a command right here. But the infinitive is home bida. To eat. This is the infinitive. To eat. Okay? When you are doing it as a present verb, when you are doing it, you drop this, take it out. Add is, home base. And you're saying, I'm eating. Clear, Jordan? Judy?
Nita had a.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to.
How would you say he or she should look at?
Okay, that's where you're going to get complicated here now. Because you're working on yourself right now. Okay, so if you're saying he or she is looking at the Fujo Hijagas or Fujo Hokolen Hijagas, past would be Hijagas. See? Fujo Hokolen Hijagas. See, it changes. This language changes, so that's how come I'm going real slow, because like two words in English can be said in 5 in Mvskoke words. But on the other hand, a 10-worded sentence in English can be said in 2 in Mvskoke. Because language changes here. Everything will change. Because, okay, we're going to go into this, Anita, but just to show you why we're taking it slow. Like if I say, Yagabes, if I told 2 people to walk, Yagabas. If I tell 3 people to walk, Yaga. See, I'm even having getting tongue-tied. So see, that's where you're gonna get into changes. That's how come we're taking this really slow, just talking about you. Okay, talking about you present now. Okay, but future has a different ending too. Past, Yagabayans. Future, Yagabathis. See, it changes. But what if you want 1 person past? Yagabox. 2 people past. What is that? Yagabagams. 3rd person. Yagapoyans. Or Yagabagams. See, it's a tongue tie. That's why we're taking just about 1 instead of jumping ahead, because this is a language that will confuse you if you don't, take it slow. So does that kind of answer your question? Does that kind of answer what, that's how come and we will go to those things, but right now we're just talking about you, past, present. We're going into future though. Here pretty soon, we're going into future, talking about you doing the future, okay? But that's where it's going to get kind of complicated.
She said, yeah.
Okay. And we're going to take it slow that way, because some people don't. I look at some people that, is having a hard time with it. So that's why I'm going back over this, and over this, okay? Okay, let's go back up here. I am walking fast. Buffning, Yagabes. I'm eating good. Eating home best. Remember, this is right now. If I had a plate in front of me, I could tell Lois, he's in home best right now. Okay. I'm walking far. Obeying your God best. So I'm walking, but I'm telling you back there, obeying your God best. See, I'm walking far. See. Okay. I'm reading a book. You come in, and I'm sitting here with a paper, a book. Right now, I'm saying, Joga, oh, yes. I'm cooking meat. Somebody calls you at that moment, and you're at the stove. I wish one little fat ass. See, what are you doing? I'm cooking meat. But you're right there doing it at the stove. Even though they're not there to see you, you're telling them right there, okay? I'm talking a long time. Yes. I'm talking a long time here. I'm taking a hot bath. Hey, hello, bath. I'm taking a hot bath, okay? Now, we're going to go to past. Okay, to do. Did do. Let's do did do. This is what you did yesterday, last week, and you know what? This is another thing. I'm just putting umps on there, but you can say.
Anita wants to know why is there an on the end of Heathy when Heathy is good.
Why is there an N? Okay. What? Heathy. Okay, I ate good. This means past right here. Heathy is good, but when you put E, and I will go into that later. When I go into that later, to put this in there means past. See how these things is getting more complicated? You see what I'm saying? Okay, so I will explain that, but let's slow down here and kind of just go with, okay, kind of just go, because I will explain this right here. Doban, we can't say doban. We have to say doban. I slept. See, this means I slept on a bed right here. On a bed right here. No Jayans. This is I slept. This is on. This takes care of on the bed. Woo! Getting hot now. This is getting advanced and almost into speakers. And we don't want speakers right now. We wanted speakers, but we want to take it slow. So you will advance to a speaker because you can't get confused. Okay, I worked hard. Adot kayaks is I worked. Yichin is like hard, but it's saying I hard. Does that make sense? It doesn't seem to make sense, you know, but that's what it is. Okay. Okay. So this is going to get more complicated as we go, and that's why I'm taking it slow so that I can explain all this when we get to those things. Okay. When we get to those things, there will be an explanation. Oh, I'm past. I do this all the time, but we're gonna, and we'll get to this later, way later, as we go. But let's talk about I, okay, for right now, and we will get to it. Mado, guys, for coming in. Mado for the questions, because that's what keeps us. That answers maybe everybody's question too. But we'll get to that. Mado for joining in, for zooming in. Mado. Oh, hit the mahi, Mado, guys. Mado.